Hi, welcome to our signing video. This is brought to you by speech and language therapists in the community for adults with learning disabilities in Somerset. The purpose of this video is to give those who support individuals with learning disabilities some basic signing knowledge. The aims of this session are to learn why we sign and to learn some of the most frequent signs to get you started. What is a sign? It's a gesture, often accompanied by a facial expression and/or body language, to communicate a word, concept, or idea. The signs that we use in Somerset tilted communication generally come from British Sign Language and Makaton, with some times of variation. How does signing help people to understand others better? Signing can support the spoken word by giving the listener a visual clue to help their understanding, help people with hearing loss, help those who may struggle to remember what's being said. Signing also helps people express themselves. It's another method of communicating for people with unclear speech or no speech at all. It takes pressure off having to rely on speech. It's also easier to copy than speech. Is signing useful for everyone with a learning disability? How useful signing is depends on the person and their needs. If someone has signed in the past, or they've been given the opportunity to maintain their skills, it's likely that signing will still be helpful. Signing is not a useful communication tool for all people with a learning disability. Some people who have autism as well may find it distracting, especially people who process language through hearing it rather than visually. It's not always useful for people who've signed but have now developed dementia. If in doubt, use signing and monitor how people respond to it. Developing a signing culture. Most people naturally gesture as they speak. Signing can be thought of as a gesture that has a consistent meaning. It is important that signing becomes part of the culture the person lives in. If no one significant in the person's life is role modelling the use of signing, then it's unlikely that the person will use signing themselves, even if they have the skills to do so. They may not feel that signing is a communication tool that is valued. To build a signing culture, prompt and encourage each other, make it part of what you do. Good signing practice. Always speak when you sign. Signing should not replace spoken language. Speak in complete sentences and only sign key words. Always use the same hand as your main signing hand. Use body language and facial expression to reinforce your speech and signing. Speak naturally, don't exaggerate mouth movements. Try to gain eye contact and the attention of the person you're signing to. Don't stop signing even if the person appears to look away. Use the sign in context, for example, directional signs. Be precise and as clear as possible. Keep hand shapes tidy and definite. Don't panic. Anything such as a gesture is better than nothing. You can look at the sign later. Keywords and context. Speech language therapists talk about keywords. For example, John understands 2 keywords in a sentence, such as, put the milk in the fridge. Keywords refer to the number of words you need to understand in order to follow a sentence. Context is also very important. The more contextual information the person has, the less language they need to understand. For example, the information is linked to a routine, they can see the related objects, or they are in the relevant room. So what does this mean for signing? Signs are used to support speech, not replace it. We do not sign every word in a sentence. We just sign enough to convey a message, such as keywords. We don't want to overwhelm the person. Signing vocabulary. We will look at several topics to build up some signing knowledge of basic vocabulary. We will give you the opportunity to sign and say with us. Remember to always say the words alongside the sign.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
How are you? How are you?
Yes. Yes.
No. No.
Good morning. Good morning.
Please. Please.
Sorry. Sorry. Good night. Good night.
Me. Me. Your. Your.
Carer. Carer. Man. Man. Brother. Brother.
You. You. Father. Father. Friend. Friend. Name. Name. Family. Family.
My. My. Mum. Mum. Sister. Sister. Lady. Lady. Key worker. Key worker. What? What? Which? Which?
Who? Who?
Where? Where? When? When?
How much? How much?
Look. Look. Go. Go. Want. Want. Sit. Sit. More. More. Wait.
Stop. Make. Make. Choose. Choose. Finish. Finish. Speak. Speak. Stand. Stand.
Work. Work. Help. Help. Give. Give. Listen. Listen. Come. Come.
Drink.
Cup.
Tea. Tea. Cheese. cheese, fish, fish, hungry, hungry, bread, bread, chocolate, chocolate,
pizza, pizza, fork, fork,
eat, eat, milk, milk, fizzy drink, fizzy drink, sandwich, sandwich, jam, jam, meat, meat, salad, salad, biscuit, biscuit, cake, cake, sugar, sugar,
plate, plate, knife, knife, spoon, spoon, coffee, coffee, squash, squash, butter, butter, sausages, sausages, chips, chips, baked beans, baked beans, fruit, fruit, pudding, pudding, toast, toast,
hot, hot, yesterday, yesterday, birthday, birthday,
now, now,
today, today,
holiday, holiday,
next, next, tomorrow, tomorrow, toilet, toilet,
light, light, money, money, hearing aid, hearing aid, bed, bed,
table, table, telephone, telephone, tablet, tablet. Communication book, communication book.
Chair, chair.
Photo, photo.
Glasses, glasses. Wheelchair, wheelchair.
Wash, wash. Shave, shave. Clean, clean.
Nurse, nurse.
Unwell, unwell.
Haircut, haircut. Brush teeth, brush teeth. Shower, shower. Dirty, dirty. Dentist, dentist. Hospital, hospital.
Medicine, medicine. Tablet, tablet. Brush hair, brush hair.
Bathe, bathe.
Doctor, doctor.
Head, head.
Shoulder, shoulder.
Sad, sad.
Okay. Good.
Like, like. Don't, like. Don't, like.
Pain, pain. Angry, angry. Bad, bad.
Happy, happy. Calm, calm.
Tired, tired.
Worried, worried.
Get dressed, get dressed. Clothes, clothes. T-shirt, t-shirt.
Undress, undress. Socks, socks.
Coat, coat. bag, bag,
shoes, shoes,
trousers, trousers,
skirt, skirt,
sitting room, sitting room, bathroom, bathroom,
door, door,
home, home, window, window, kitchen, kitchen, bedroom, bedroom,
garden, garden,
music, music,
horse riding, horse riding, park, park, pub, pub, TV, TV, cooking, cooking, vacuuming, vacuuming, swimming, swimming, sing, sing, colouring, colouring,
bowling, bowling,
walk, walk, shopping, shopping, dance, dance, laundry, laundry, sleep, sleep, puzzles, puzzles, beach, beach, DVD, DVD,
horse, horse, bird, bird, cat, cat,
dog, dog, rabbit, Rabbit.
Train. Train. Taxi. Taxi.
Car. Car. Aeroplane. Aeroplane. Bicycle. Bicycle. Ambulance. Ambulance.
Bus. Bus.
Cold. Cold. Windy. Windy.
Rain. Rain.
Hot. Hot. Sunshine. Sunshine.
Individualised signing, idiosyncratic. Now that we have learned some basic signs, let's think about how some people with learning disability may sign. Many of the people that we support have a physical impairment as well that can change the way they use signing. They may have created their own signs for things. In these cases, it's really important that their way of signing is clearly recorded somewhere so that all the significant people in their life are aware of their signs and can understand. Some examples of how to do this are communication passports, individualised signing dictionaries including photographs and videos of person signing, including signs within health passports. Key points. Signing helps people to understand others better and to express themselves. Its usefulness is dependent on the individual. Always sign and say the word together. Sign the key words. It's important to build a signing culture around the person. Role model signing. Be proactive about learning new signs and introducing them through daily life. Keep practicing your signing and enjoy. Thank you and goodbye. Please keep coming back to revisit the signs and refresh your memory. You will find an index below the video to help you find specific signs more easily. Thank you for taking part, and we wish you all the best for your signing future.